go to 1040, and we see up to 8 is the same, 11 is the same, 12 the same, 14 is the same. So what just happened? What just happened? If you can check and see that the tax here on line 16 or box 16 is 9,503. Okay. Then on 17, schedule 2, line 3. Schedule 2, line 3, you see there's something that has been added, 4,966. What is that? So you go to schedule 2, line 3. Schedule 2, line 3. And it says add lines 1 and 2, which is line 1 is alternative minimum tax. Okay. Then there is line 2, which is excess advance premium tax credit repayment. So they are paying, since they made more money than they had reported, they are paying the advance premium tax credit. They are repaying it, which is 4,966. So you add lines 1 and 2 and include that on 1040, line 17. So if we go back to to our 1040, line 17, we find that we have an increment in taxes. So the increments, when you add 16 and 17, the increment comes to 14,469. That's the tax. That's the total tax now, right now. Instead of 9,503, now it's 14,469. Then we still have the child tax credit of 4,000. Now, if you minus 4,000 from 14,469, we find that the total tax is 10,469. Okay, 10,000. We had what, 5,503? If you can remember, that's what we had. Right now, it's increased, and the withholding that we have is 18,689, the same one that we had, remember? So now the overpaid amount is 8,220. So you see how that 1095 has affected. It has affected that return. Instead, they just got less, 4,966 and 69. Yeah, and 66. That's what they got now. Instead of 13,000 that they were getting, now they are getting 8,220. Okay. Anybody with a question? Okay, good. Now, at least I wanted us to understand the 1095. Today, what we are supposed to be learning is the Schedule A. Schedule A. And since I've seen most of you have done, or some of you rather, have done, entered your W-2s, assume everybody else is understanding what is going on. So now, we are going to go ahead and do our Schedule A today. And I'm going to save right here. I'm going to save, take that somewhere here. Okay. So after I've saved it, return saved, then I'm going to close this one and save it again. I mean, there's no harm doing it again. And I'm going to open the single return Henriette, the one for Henriette, because that's the one we are going to do the Schedule A on. Henriette. And we are also going to do the Social Security benefits. We're going to enter form SSA 1099. Okay, let me see any other form. We are also going to do another form. We're going to enter a 1099 INT, which is interest income. If you have money in the savings in the bank, this is the income that you get. It's taxable, the income that you get. And we're also going to do a distribution, a 1099-R. So, and the other thing that we are going to do is after the 1099-R, we are going to do a 1098 for the mortgage. 1098 for the mortgage. So, and that information is on the single return. Remember, the single return is on our group. In our group, you can find it there. You find those forms that I'm talking about. So you can either just look at it from your phone and see that it's a PDF form. So, and we are going to start with Schedule A. Schedule A, that's what we are going to start. And starting with Schedule A, can you see the form I'm talking about? I hope you can see it. We're going to start with the mortgage insurance, the mortgage interest, the 1098. We have two 1098s. Can you see it? Anybody? If you can see it, just mark one. Mark one on the chart, please. If you can see it, mark one on the chart, please. If you can see the 1098. Form 1098. Okay, so I'm opening the Henriette. And we're going to go. Henriette has a balance due. Actually, they are owing the IRS. They are owing 364. If you can see it on my screen, 364 is what they are owing. And what we do is we are going to enter this form 1098. And what you do is you just go to add a form, okay? Add a form, then look for 1098 among the forms. 1098, where are you? 1098, you can see 1040X, 1040 SNR, 1098, you go down until you find it. Here it is. So it's on mortgage interest statement. And what you do is you go ahead and add. That is a mortgage interest. And the name on the bank is Fifth Third Bank, N.A. Okay. And okay, it's taking me to the TIN number, but I want to complete the. The TIN number is the same as the EIN, and the EIN is Employer Identification Number. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put the address that I have here, which is 5001 Kingsley Drive, and the city is Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio. If you're from Kenya, you can say Ohio. Ohio. That is Ohio. Then it's going to number one, box one. As you can see, box one of the first one is of the first 1098, because you have two 1098s, is 917.70. Okay. Then on box two is saying the outstanding mortgage and mortgage principal, how much is remaining to be paid, is 164,299.17. Okay, so you just fill it like it looks, just like the W-2. Okay, you fill it on 3/05/17. 2013. Okay. Then on number 4, there is nothing. It's 0, so you can just, you don't need to add the 0. You just number 5, nothing. Number 6 is nothing. Number 7 is nothing. You just feel what what is showing there. Number 8, nothing. Number 9, 01, meaning one mortgage. Number of properties, rather, how many properties are securing the mortgage is 01. Okay. Then on number 10, the real estate taxes is 0. So we are done with that form 1098. We are done. No, we are not, because I didn't put the TIN number. The TIN number is 31067, then 68, 68, and 65. Okay. Okay, that's the TIN number, and we are done with that form. But we have another form, 1098, that we are going to add. And actually, before we even do that, sorry, let's go to 1040. Let's go to 1040. She's still owing 364, and we want to we are putting in a Schedule A. If you can see on your left, you can see that Schedule A has just come out. Schedule A has come out, but it's not yet ticked. If you don't see the green tick, it means it's not over the standard deductions. The standard deduction is still higher than whatever is on Schedule A when it's all added up. Okay, this is Schedule A, which we'll go through it one by one to understand what's going on. But meanwhile, if the 1040 is the same, it has there's no difference. We still have the standard deduction as 13,850 since Henriette is single. Okay, Henriette is single, so the standard deduction for a single person in 2023 is 13,850. Okay, so she still owes 364. Okay, that's what she is owing. Now we are going to add another 1098. We have already added one, and as you can see, it has been ticked right here. So we are going to go back again, add a form. Note that when you are adding any new form, you just go to your left, down there, add form, go through it, go through the forms, and you're going to find your form 1098 right there. And we add again. So we are adding a new taxpayer's occurrence. Okay, you can double click. We could have double clicked on or add the form from here. If I can cancel it again. The other way you can have it is by double clicking on it. Okay, we have double clicked. It's right here. You can double click again and it will come up. So, and the name on this one is Home Point. You have to put the name like it looks. Home Point Financial Corporation. Financial Corporation. Okay, so, and since it's a long name, that the whole word did not come up, but you don't have to worry about it. It's not a must that everything may come up. So usually they will cut it out because of the electronic. When it's an electronic form, it has a certain maximum number of letters that should enter there. So you don't have to worry if it's not complete. So the address is 2211 Old Ehart Road, RD, and suite number. Suite, you can put suite 250, or you are allowed to reduce it. You can say STE 250, and if it doesn't all of it doesn't fit in, like we see